Chat, welcome. Thank you all who came and will be coming, hopefully. So, YouTube, I am an adult. Everything and anything we do and say in this live is within the standards of and guidelines of YouTube. Nothing is ever for sale. Nothing is ever for sale. It's all educational purposes only and for the enjoyment of my subscribers. What's up, Russell? What's up, D? Sorry I'm a little later. I wanted to wind down a little bit before I started up. Hey, what's up? Jorge, how's it going, bud? We're just about to wash dishes. Yep. Hey, Caroline, 18 plus channel. This documentary for educational purposes. Nothing is sold or traded here. Happy 420 all cheers. We don't do that here. Nope. Close one. I almost got caught. Uh-oh. What'd you almost get caught with? That don't sound good. Gotta get the hot water going. Got out of soap too over here. What's up, brother in Christ? Washing dishes, buddy. About to become 29. Really? I'll be 36 next month. Less than a month. Just about to wash dishes, Brantley. Like, subscribe. Please hit tap the screen for likes. Thank you. Appreciate it. Rinse stuff off. Get it ready for washing. But some people don't rinse the dishes off when we put them in here. We shall not name names. Name starts with a D. No. Is he shoving food down in here again, or was that me? I'm not sure. Might have been me when I rinsed out something. Alright, let's put these little food bits in the garbage. Alright. Start filling up the sink. Filling it up, man, there's a little overflow. No, we don't want to overflow, that'll make a mess. Alright. How was y'all's day today? Was your day nice? Start a little poll. Ta-ta-ta-ta. You're getting old? Well, you're turning 29. I'm turning 36. So, keep getting old. That was a roommate.
That's your dog, brother.
Yeah.
I mean,
Is that what that was?
that's your dog.
Fur?
Dog has a huge wiener.
Hey, Rodney.
Rodney.
Dishes are up. That's what's up. I'm older than Papa Pew Pews. You are? I'm a dinosaur 65. Papa Pew Pews is what? He's upper 50s, isn't he? Upper 50s, low 60s, I think? Because he's got a daughter in her. See, how old is his daughter? Upper 20s? Can't remember. So what's up, old man? I was saying that's your roommate. Oh, him. Yeah, I know, right? He's saying hi to you, Russell. I mean, Russell's saying hi to you. He's a guy in Canada.
Hi.
He's a brother in Christ over there.
Are you gay? Oh. Wait, Canada?
Yeah, he's in Canada. His name's Russell.
Hi.
Clausen.
Hi.
Brantley, old man. Yeah, right. What do we have going on today? What's up, Banana? Scrubbing dishes right now. How's Banana? Did you have a good day? Ooh, that's some hot water. I can hardly keep my hands in it. Might have to add some cold water. Got a little cold water in that. Burning my hands. I had to do dishes last week. Yeah. All week or just a couple days? Wash your hands. Yep, I definitely am. Moist Beans needs to come in. Hey, Russell, how are you, my friend? Says Rodney. What's up, Mr. Rich? I miss doing dishes. Why, you can't anymore? Just a couple days. Okay. Yeah, growing up, that was our chore. We washed dishes for a week, put them away for a week, cleaned off the table for a couple weeks because there was enough of us who would alternate. There was 4 of us at the time, sometimes 5 once we adopted a younger fella.
There. Ew, there's mouse spray against the pan. Yuck.
He was out since this morning because I used that this morning.
Yeah, you need to catch that faster.
I'll put it on the counter again in the trap. So guys, we had a mouse again, another one. And so I stuck it where I saw him running around. And he didn't even get caught by it. He was up on the counter goofing off, playing around, just going, hee hee, miss me. What's up, Bill? Hey, Matt, what's going on? Haven't seen Bean in a while. Yeah, you're right. Me neither. He's been messaging me on Discord. You're gonna bring guns today. I got one allegedly in my pocket. A little 22 Magnum. They're in the room, and I'm at the kitchen, so I'll go in there later. After I'm done washing dishes, I'll be in there. We'll be in the man cave. So if you hang tight, or come back a little later after we're done with dishes, EDC today, me, M&P, Super Carry. There you go. Super Carry. That's your, that one you got, that's the 30 Super Carry. Yeah, that's, they were having those on sale for a really good deal, allegedly. And I can see why, because ammo is kind of hard to find. It's more hard to find than 5.7. It's about the same price, probably. I don't know which one I'd rather have. I've never shot the other. No clue. Super Carry? I don't know anybody's got one other than you. You missed a spot, probably. That's North American. Yeah, that's what mine is. See, that's what Moist Beans was telling me about. He got one for himself and for his missus. His missus is really nice. His ain't bad either, but his missus is really nice. It's ported, it's longer. 30 Super Carry never took off. Yeah, it didn't. How long you been doing the dishes for? About 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Just started. A bit full of minutes, Mike.
I'm afraid the mouse got the these tortillas, so the dog's corn. Will your
Uh,
dog eat corn tortilla?
Put them on the washing machine. I'll give them to him later. I know Canelo will. Skittles, I'm not sure. There was one sitting out by itself that was getting dried out that I went and tried to give him, and he didn't want it. But Canelo devoured it. Oops, someone hit this thing. Canelo did, I think. How are the 2 dogs? They're here in the kitchen. Canelo, you're kind of in the way though. Canelo, get. Go away. They're in the kitchen, like right in the way. But they're doing well. Hey, doggies, out. Skittles, out. Canela, out. Canela. Canela. Canela, come on, out. Go out. No, not that way. Come on. Canela. Out of the kitchen. Go on, keep going, you little mosey mose. Go lay down in the living room. Little weasel. See you, Bill. Have a good one. Fun. Canela, get back out of here. Go on. There. Yeah, stay in there. She came right back in. Little weasel. Find ammo easy. They have it all day cheaper and also Pew Pew Broker. I mean, yeah, my local gun and pawn has it, and I'm sure the other one does too, but like Cal Ranch, it's not as common as even 5.7, because people will carry that even more than the Super, I think. Winning another Super Plus right now. A Super, but a Plus. Huh, interesting. Yeah, just stay right there, Canela. Don't go any farther. Right on the edge of the kitchen. Her little toes are in. Live number 2. Actually, number 3. 3. Because that one crashed and we had to restart it. This is live number 3. You just missed one of them. You probably missed number 1 then. I started one right after. Reverse the camera so they can see your ugly mug. Hey, guess what? I thought of a way how I could see how fast I was going, but then I realized it won't work because I keep a little puck for my insurance company with me, and anytime I speed over the speed limit X amount, it'll tell me, and it'll show it if I was. But I didn't have that puck with me. If I did, I could be like, I could see if I really was or not. Because if it's 7 over, it'll tell me, because that's like the limit. Most people, like, technically you're speeding if you're 7 over.
Well, like you said, spend more time and energy going to court and testing it than going out and
paying
working.
$140.
Going out and working and making
Whatever it
$300
was.
in a day.
Yep.
You know?
I mean, sure, it's an appointment, but then that time that I'm sitting there waiting,
You know, I told
I
you.
could be making money.
Yeah. You know how I told you I was going to start my own handyman business on this weekends, just like to
You
go
did?
help people with whatever they need done.
Oh, yeah, that was a while ago, yeah.
I did that, and I got my first lead today.
For real?
It's an old couple out by the golf course wants me to come to their house and clean up the backyard.
That's cool.
Yeah, because I don't have to. It's no expense for me. It's just my time, which is way better than doing Uber. They want me to.
You get to connect with people too and make relationships. That's
Yeah.
what I like about small businesses.
They want me to clear some brush and then pick up some dog food out of the backyard. But it's a beautiful area. It's over there by the golf course.
Canela, keep going off of Winter Haven over there. And Andrews.
I think so.
Yeah, I have customers over there. Canela, out. Let's see, the Plus can hold more pew-pews. Oh, yeah, cool. Was working today? There you go. The Plus can hold more pew. You have to rinse your dishes off a little more. There's some in there. Adventure to say 357 SIG is more popular than Super Carry. Yes, it is. What's your favorite pew-pew to shoot? Of my own personally? I really like my Canik TTI Combat. It's a 9mm for pistols. What's allowable there for speed? What do you mean by that? Smith & Wesson spent a lot of money on the Super Carry Venture with no... I know, right? Poor guys. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty much a 5.7 in a way, but it's just a straight jacket. It's about the same size shell, but it's straight. I mean, technically, does that mean the bullet would be a 30 caliber? That's pretty big. What's a little? Okay, that one. Yeah, I'm not sure which question you're asking. As in for speed. Oh, the speed limit here is 10 over a 7. So if you say if the speed limit's posted 50 and you're going 57, they could pull you over. The guy allegedly said I was going 60 and a 50, but I don't have any way to prove it other than my word.
Yeah.
If I had my insurance little puck, it tells me when I speed, when I brake hard, when I turn hard, when I do all sorts of stuff. Because if I drive reckless, I won't get a discount. But if I drive well, they'll give me about a $10 discount every month. And so I'm a decent driver, so I usually get a $10 discount. I do every month. I haven't gotten bad enough where they don't give it to me. So, but that little puck I didn't have in my car, it was in my work van. Therefore, I can't prove, other than word of mouth, that I was or wasn't speeding. Put cruise control on. There's lights on that road. There is one section you could probably have the cruise on, but most of it, it's lights. It is a bypass for Sierra Vista, so you don't have to go through town. And I know there's police through there. I was going through at 11 o'clock at night, and I think he thought I was suspicious and stopped me and then just wrote me a ticket for no reason, honestly, other than he said I was speeding. Let's see, I have a 9 mechanic. Nice.
He wanted a commissioner.
5 over gets you about 100 bean ticket. Not here. 5 over is totally allowed, 0. Technically, like 5, 6, 7 is allowed because people's because people's speedometers could be that far off depending on what size of tires they have and if they got recalibrated. I could, Big Daddy, but again, it's my word against his since I don't have any proof. And the ticket was $74 and something plus the $35 processing fee and a $5 and something convenience fee since I did it online. Even if you did it on the phone, they still had a convenience fee. So, and then by the time I take off work to go to court to press it, I'm losing more money. So, no. Sure, I can get back possibly, but if I don't, well, then I'm wasting time that I could be making money. So, I'm not going to worry about it. Other than I think his ego would get damaged if I had proof. Because it's hooked up to an app for my insurance, so it tells me if I'm speeding or not, what speed. Like if I go a certain amount over, it'll show that I was speeding or I was using a phone. It'll know if I'm using the phone. Distraction of a phone or this, that, or the other. It'll tell. So if I'm on it, on my phone, it'll say. Like I hadn't looked at it in a while, the history, until recently to see if it did register how fast I was going, but I didn't have the puck with me, so it didn't. The last date was the day before when I was driving around. The 14th, not the 15th, when I went zooming around to Tucson and back. So, yep. No, so he did it. So this is another reason how I think he knows I wasn't speeding. He did it the lowest amount that he could charge. It's called waste of finite resources is what it's called. What's up, Joe? From Iceland. Awesome. Waste of finite resources is what he registered it as. That's why it was as little as it was, but still, the burden of proof is on them. That's true. We got a $500 ticket if tire to Speedo is off by 3. That is crazy. Highway Patrol don't care. Speed. Guns is fast. You get stopped. So that's the thing. I did a little research, and that is him manually putting it into the system. It is not directly from machine to the printer. He puts all that info in himself. So he could have just lied about it. And it does say on the ticket approximate speed that I was going with 60. And so I asked him, I said, I noticed this is approximate. Well, that's what they all say. Which it's probably a hard copy that always says certain things and he just fills in the empty spots. We don't do points here. They do have points here. What's up, Gunner? Washing dishes. Yes, correct. The radars, you can ask for proof of calibration. And if it's been within a certain amount of time, I forget how many months it has to be calibrated every so often. And if it hadn't been, that right there could be grounds of kicking it out. My speedometer is 2 miles per hour faster than true speed. So mine, obviously, if it was off as far as, he says I was going 60, even though on my speedometer I said I was going 51, 52. That means I'd get pulled over all the time, but I'm not. What's up, Gunnerman? And the person who had it before me had the same size tires. He didn't get pulled over for speeding if his speedometer was off, and that was in California.
I'll take one of those pans when you're done washing.
There's one out there
there's
right
one.
now.
Sweet. I'm about to make some cheese quesadillas. You guys hungry?
Oh, like I made the other night?
Yeah, look at this.
Supposed to be checked before use, isn't it? Oh, every time they head out? That I do not know. I could do some research on that. I thought it was every like once a month or once a week. That I do not know. I could look that up eventually. Long time no see. Yeah, a little bit, I guess. YouTube not letting me know I'm live, huh? Been live pretty much every evening. The evening I went climbing, I didn't, but I did go live for about 12 minutes while I was rappelling. We have some of the highest death rates on the highway, so they're very strict.
I'm currently trying to make.
Well,
cheese
mine's a
quesadillas,
military town,
so
and it's close to the border too, so they're
I'm
pretty
asking
strict
ChatGPT
here.
how to make them without the.
Working flintlock before I have.
being weird, so that's
What's
what
up,
I'm
Teddy?
up to.
You'll make someone a
Hope you have
great
good night,
wife.
though, and get lots of rest.
How tender. Mr. Teddy says I'll make someone a great wife. Big Daddy, I'm also a Big Daddy named Rod. Rodney.
Sorry, I was texting her. What were you saying? I was texting her. I don't know what you said.
They're saying that I would make someone a great wife. Some troll in the chat I've never met. Teddy's like,
That's the gayest beep I've ever heard.
because I'm washing dishes. I mean, it might not be a troll. He just doesn't. Teddy, I don't remember you in here before, so that's why I'm just calling you a troll. I don't know if you are or not, but welcome to the channel, by the way. We do cave exploring, mine exploring, hiking, outdoor stuff, hunting, and shooting content. Check us out if you're new. Appreciate you. Consider subscribing. It's free. We have a giveaway coming up. Hats, t-shirts, and stickers of our logo, of our channels. And to enter, it's free. You just need to subscribe. And then be in the chat when we have our giveaway, which we will announce plenty of time in
How do I
advance.
properly make cheese quesadillas at home?
Get a Mexican wife. You got the wrong tortillas.
No, my naked in Ohio knows how to do it.
Right there, you got the wrong tortillas. You need a flour.
Really?
Don't use corn for quesadillas or cheese crisps. You need what I have, the authentic regular tortillas, the flour ones. They're like the homemade looking ones. If you're wondering who I'm talking to, that's my roommate over there.
Yeah, medium heat. Let it warm up for about.
No, I've got a direct British sense of humor. You have a direct British sense of humor, do you? Had beef quesadillas tonight. Awesome. Rodney says he had beef quesadillas tonight.
Nice.
Getting ready to wash dishes myself. Yeah, there you go.
Yum.
Why so noisy? My ears are hurting. It's like when I make my videos of repelling, I have to give a disclaimer when I start it that there's lingo that is not what I would approve of. No scissoring over there. This guy's unique. Rodney, you're making me hungry. Yep. Are you from Britain? Buddy, come on, man.
You're not gonna get banned.
So you're from Britain? UK or something, Teddy? Mr. Kleinsman? Teddy Kleinsman? Are you from Britain?
Sorry guys, I have allergies. That's why I do weird stuff like that sometimes.
Autism. We're all touched with it some more than others. Best way to make cheese quesadillas on the grill, nice and crispy, or a gas stove like I have,
Oh crap!
because you can make them crispy. The tortillas.
Put the butter on the floor. Yep. Probably collected a bunch of dog snot.
And rabbit.
Fuck. Oh, I forgot you're on live. Sorry.
What is that? Mouse.
Ew. Whoa.
Hey, out! Get out! 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 Out!
This is intimidating.
Go.
Yo, you have 9 whole people in here.
Yeah, they're not halves. They're not 9 halves.
I
They're
know.
9
I'm so
holes.
happy. They're all in one team.
Hopefully. We're all here, but not all there, though. Embrace the chisel, am I right? I right. What's this guy doing? Bunny ears on my head? They were delicious. Just taco meat and cheese and flour tortilla fried in butter. Picante sauce on the side. Yep. There you go. Embrace the
Why do you
taste.
have to use flour tortillas?
Those don't hold together, I don't think. I've never tried it. It's
Okay,
just
well I'm trying.
people just don't do it
I'm
with
trying
those.
corn today.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I don't have flour tortillas.
He's gonna try corn tortilla
And
quesadillas.
I'm allergenic to them. What am I short?
Allergenic. Minions.
They're so
Bonjour. Hello. Hello. You know how they say it? Hello. Do you do the Bullwinkle? I don't know what that is. Watch your roommate, LOL. Gotta watch him. Yeah, if I flipped the camera, he was doing something. He's not over there right now, though.
I'm on a high because my girl's texting me. Sorry.
Yeah, this guy recently got communication with a female that he really likes. And so it gives him on a high in the evenings when he talks to her in text. I get it. I would too.
She's really
If I
pretty.
still had her.
She's really pretty. She has curly hair and a nice little button nose and brown eyes. She's friendly. She's cute. She's in Ohio. And
And she's his best friend.
I'm the only boy that has a phone number.
You don't think I have her number?
Nope.
So I can check up on you
Nope.
through her?
Hell no.
Rodney
not
says,
texting.
congrats.
You're not texting her. She's not my girlfriend yet. I didn't ask
They're
her to
just
be my
friends.
girlfriend.
They're just friends right now.
I'm getting to know her first a little bit.
He's in the friend zone right now. No, not
Friend zone.
quite.
Jerome and I are in a bromance, so we're gay.
A bromance.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's some hot water. Ooh. Ay, ay, ay. Burn my fingers off. Call it a bad romance. Is that what it is? A bromance?
Yep.
Uh-oh, Russell redacted something. She wears the pants for sure? No, she doesn't. Well, I mean, she might literally wear them, but not in that respect.
What does that mean?
You don't know what, when a female wears the pants in the house, that means she's the boss.
No,
That's
she's
what
not
that
the
idea
boss.
is. No, the sauce is the boss.
Not yet. She's not the boss. Not yet.
That's the barbecue sauce is the boss.
Yeah.
What? That's which one is that one? That's they say sauce is the boss. I forget now. Sweet Baby Ray's. Yeah, there we go.
Kind of a gay, kind of a gay name.
Wait, Bubba, what?
Sweet Baby Ray's of sunshine. She will be, trust me, Duran. No, she won't.
She's actually kind of a spitfire, so she might be, but that's okay, because I'm kind of more of a melancholy wiener.
Melancholy. He's a melancholy. The melon that calls ye. Call ye melon. What about melons? Melons. Okay, just clean the kitchen. Don't make it dirty. I'm joking.
Freaking hate making dinner.
Does she sound like James Earl Jones? I doubt it. Plus, he didn't even know what that is. I am your father. That's who played that, right? Darth Vader.
Do you have the camera on me?
No.
Good. I said my pants are dropping.
Yep,
See my
women.
butt cheeks?
Women, huh? Alright, you two. Just like I said when I started this live, nothing in this room is ever for sale. It's for educational purposes only. Enjoyment my subscribers. We follow all guidelines of YouTube. And I am an adult. I'm not a minor. And see, it says it right there too, not for sale. Can't live with them, can't live without them. I don't know, Russell. I'm living without them, but sometimes you wonder. Bullseye. All right, you guys can ooh and ah over those while I go get some water and use the bathroom, the water closet. Alright, I got my water. I got my water, mate. Uh-oh, where's my... Oh, I gotta go get my light. I'll be back. Alright, I got my light. I would be a little brighter in here. There we go. Alrighty, what we got going? I'll let you guys down. Down, 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 down. Down. 10 people in the chat. Appreciate you coming. What's up, JP? Let's see what we got. What did I miss? Russell, I might have to try the second half if that's soon. Of that soon? Oh, that part, yeah. Not too sure about that desert. Looks pretty young. Only in it for the sun now. Yep, me so happy my video got 1.6k views. Nice. Popcorn ceiling. Yep, it is. It is popcorn ceiling. That's rich. I got pancakes. Yum. Just checked my ripcord suppressor short was 31k. How do you get so many views? Are you not monetized? You can't be. Show off. Good job, though. It seems like unless you're really high up and you got at the certain curve at a certain time and you're monetized, you don't get a lot of views unless you're a big dog. No, I small fry. Pan size. How are you all tonight? What's up, AT? Welcome back, buddy. Hey, JP. JP. How art thou? I don't have any... Oh, excuse me. I don't have any updates on the shotgun. Sorry, guys. I haven't done anything with it. I looked at the parts shortly before I started washing dishes. See where I was at on it. But I need to get some of that perma-blue, but in a gel form. Someone was saying gel goes on nicer to blue the little parts. What else do I need? I need to get a vac for that barrel. Hello, AT. Hi there. I bet I shut the auto translate off. I guess I didn't. Filtering all messages. There we go. That was already on there, but I forgot to shut off the translate. 11 people in the chat. Appreciate you coming by. I got Cat Me Happy. I think that's a cat. Looks like it. AT Smith. Yeah, that's probably what you said. It auto-translated something. It just says hi there. Little silicone on self-hook loop Velcro. Put can on super fast. Self-hook loop Velcro. Let's see. What was it you said that got that many views? Ripcord suppressor short. You like stick it on and zoom, spin it on and off, or is that just to put it on and off? Hey, what's up, Chivy? Yes, all those are Winchesters on right there, except the top one. That's a Henry 22. That's modern. This is from the early 1900s. Winchester Model 94, Winchester Model 92 from the early 1900s, Winchester Model 92 from 1895. And that's a Winchester Model 4 AE from the 70s. All different calibers. What's up, Darren? Which you're a married rich guy, I know, right? I couldn't wait. Uh-oh. You have to put on direct thread faster. 4570's weak? No, it's not. Well, compared to a 5070, I guess. Although 5070 is black powder. I don't think they have that in modern because it's an old gun. They make remakes of it, but planned on marrying her, though. Darren. What's up, buddy? Let's get a drink of water here. Drink of water. That one's a 22, the top one. That one's a 25-35. That one's a 25-20. That's a 32-20, and that one's a 44 Magnum. I have another lever right behind me. That one's a 30-30 Rossi Rio Grande. It looks like a 336 Marlin. Rich, you obviously have never shot a 45-70. Yeah, I know, right? Kicks almost as much as a 12 gauge, I believe. Couldn't either, Rich, but I should have. It's leaving bruises on my shoulder. Well, then it hurt. Then it hits hard. I was thinking about working on the. I still could, I guess. I could clean up a little bit. I really want to wash it with hot soap water, though. Hot water and with soap. The stock down here for this other shotgun. There's one down below me there. That one right there needs taken apart and the stock washed real good. Yep. What's up, Chow? How you doing? Have you seen the Ruger 375 in lever action? The 375. The 375 H&R? I didn't realize they had that in lever action. That'd be cool. I know they have some, let's see. They have some 348 in lever action because I have some ammo for it. One of the subscribers gave it to me. What's up, Jurassic? What's up, Cool Stream? What's your favorite gun? I have different criteria. Here, I'll take you off the old stand. So for my lever actions would be this one right here. It's from 1895. That's a hexagon barrel 3220. For my shotguns, I have a really nice, which is in a sock right here so it doesn't get scraped or dusty, a 10 gauge double barrel Beretta Silverhawk from 1960s. My favorite bolt action is my 338 Lapua right here. It's a Ruger. Favorite semi-auto is in there. It is a TTI Canic Combat, like Terran Tactical Combat by Canic. And my favorite semi-auto is my AK right there. Right there. I have 22s that are semi-auto, an SKS that's semi-auto, and then I have some 25 pistols, and then my AK. I really like that AK. It's nice. But the SKS is really nice too. What's up, Dev? I subscribe. One Mantra. Yo, what's up? Thank you. Appreciate it. W's in the chat for Devin for subscribing. And then right here, we're working on an old double barrel. Here's the stock here. We did a soap hot water with Dawn dish soap. Cleaned it real good with a scrub brush. And then we put some of this True Oil on it right here. We did 3 coats. And I got to do a little bit of gluing. It's got a split right there. I got a glue. Sorry, it's going back and forth from the lenses to there. Someone did some pin nailing at one time. And another time, they stuck a strap around here, even though it wasn't broken. I'm not sure why. Maybe it does have a little crack. It does have a little one right there, I guess. But I would put light loads anyways because it's Damascus, which I'm going to re-Damascus that, by the way. This is an antique, by the way. YouTube is not considered a firearm. It's made in 1870-something, 1880-something. So it's not considered a firearm by ATF guidelines because it's an antique. Excuse me. Same with all those, except that one I don't think is. That's from early 1900s, made in England. The rest are made in Belgium. That one's made in USA. What kind of AK do you have? That is a Kalashnikov. And that's nice. How long have you been collecting? I started, my first firearm was a 22 from Wally World. It's in there. It's a bolt action Savage Mark II when I was 18. Rich, I was 18 or 19, not sure. Okay, I guess that's better than me. 338 ammo is really becoming more advanced. Tim with Buffalo Bore ammo is a genius with his ammo developments. Does he have 338 Lapua in his Buffalo Bore? I'd love to get a couple of those. Those would be wicked rounds. I bet you, though, they're just as good as these. These 2 boxes here, those are brass solids. Those will go through an engine block. Yeah. Those are brass solids, those Fort Scotts. And they are as pointy as a needle. Yeah, they're crazy sharp. And then down here's another one I've been working on. That one right there. It's about the same year as that other one, probably. maybe a little newer. That's from multiple pew-pews. The barrel receiver and forearm right there is from one. The trigger set's from one. The butt stock's from one. And those right there, the actual trigger pieces are from one. Do I do hunting? I do. Well, if I did when I was 16, she would have been 21. I do some hunting. Unfortunately, I haven't got a lot. They've been evading me, little smart bastards. I have a couple military stuff in the corner here. We have a, right there in YouTube, I'm about 2.5, 3 feet from the wall here. That is a Mauser from 1938. It's from Turkey. That shorter one with a strap is an M38 Mosin Nagant carbine from 43, and this is a 303 British from 43. It's a number 4 Mark 1 from 43. All right. Oh, it relocked on me. I was too slow. I've got a few things in here in the safe. We've got a whole bunch of handguns, 22s, 9s, and 10s in there. We have an FN57, 45 ACP, holsters for revolvers in there, some 22s chilling there, some other hunting rifles and shotguns in that corner. My revolvers, most of them I don't have in here right now. I've got a 500 Magnum, 460. I've got some other, there's a blue one that's a Canet Collector Series up there. There's a CZ up there somewhere and some other stuff. 2 CZs is it, I forget. Got 17 in there, a couple other things, whole bunch of good stuff. So, yeah, and I do my own reloading too. Here's a whole set of them up on top here. Those are 357 Magnums that I loaded to, let's see here. This one's loaded to 38 special loads, so my dad can shoot them. And then these are regular 357 rounds. Just medium load. Hey, what's up, Simba? But yeah, I load my own. I need to set up my other loader right here, but I need to get a new top on this. I need to get a full-size thick one so it doesn't break. See the crack that's happening right here and on this side as well. So, and I want to put that other loader maybe on the corner right here, this direction, so I can do one setup for one zone, one for the other. Although I only have that will not work for 2 of my firearms. That will not work for the 338 Lapua because of the small hole, because the crimp has a big hole, and then it won't work for that huge 5.77 Schneider for that thingy right there, that antique Schneider there, because I need this unscrewed like this for a bigger, like a huge girth of it. Rich, please don't scam the chat. We have no idea what you're doing. Spam the chat. True story, I don't lie. Yep. Nice. I need to start reloading. Yep. Do you do your own build castings? As in for like the projectile? I was planning on it for the 5.77 Schneider, but I found some that were 58 caliber minis, so I use those. I do have a die for it though, and I do have dies for like casting dies for those that were up there. Those are cast, and I have the thingy for those 357 Magnum, and I have them for 45 ACP or 45 Colt. So I do have the castings for them. See, hey, amazing CJ, what's going on? Hey, Jess. Is that a trapdoor rifle by the door? No, it's actually it's not a trapdoor nor a rolling block. I mean, I do have a rolling block over there, but it's more of a side door. It opens like this. It hinges like this. It's a 5.77 Schneider made in Nepal by Lee Enfield, if I recall, from 1860s. Where's the projectile for that? I made one, a whole bunch of them the other day. I got to remember where I stuck the one. I thought I had it on the table here. It's a pretty big bullet. Here it is. So I made these cases right here. This is out of a 24 gauge shotgun shell. You cut the case to the right length, heat it up, size it, put your powder. This has black powder in it, equivalent. and then put your projectile, all that good stuff. Sure, yeah. It's a huge bullet, as you saw. It's right here. Someone did some restoration on it, a little too heavy for than what I like. I would have did a little bit lighter if I needed to restore it. So that right there hinges towards the wall. And it's got like a firing pin underneath that hammer. And that big old round that I showed you that I made fits right in it. That's from 1860s. It's made in Nepal by Lee Enfield. The Nepalese ones, the 5.7 Nepalese, were made with spare parts from a factory that was in Nepal. And they stamped them in Nepal with the little figures there and sent them off. Pawn shop special, that one. There's the bullet. Obviously, it's big. 58 caliber, bigger than a 50 BMG. This one's a rolling block. The one next to it. This right here is a 32 rimfire rolling block right there. Number 4 Remington. I haven't shot it yet because I don't have anything fire in it. I need to get the little, you can get cases that are 32 with a little hole drilled out in the backside that you can put a 22 blank in, like you use for firing concrete nails in. You need one? Yeah, they're pretty neat. When I saw it, it was on consignment at a pawn shop, and I was like, I really want that. And they're like, hey, it's on consignment. You can ask if he wants a discount. I'm like, he probably doesn't want as low as I would like to pay. He's like, hey, you can always say no. So I gave him a price, and the guy accepted it. So cool. He was like $200 off. Yeah. But YouTube, just like the sign says here, nothing in this room is ever for sale. It's all for educational purposes only, for the enjoyment of my subscribers. And we always follow YouTube guidelines. And I am an adult. Don't call me a minor like you did the other day. Yeah, they thought I was a minor. Almost gave me a strike for it. See, YouTube, not for sale. Nothing's for sale. Nope. It's pros and cons to consignment because they think they know what they got. And so I actually did pay under market value for that. Sure, it was heavily reworked, a little harder than I would have. I would have left it a little more distressed instead of working the wood down so much. Kind of like what I'm doing to the shotgun. The stock I'm trying to leave some of the distress there still. I have 2 10 gauges. Sorry, 4. Scratch that. So the one in the sock there is a 10 gauge Beretta Silverhawk from 1960. It's beautiful, engraved pretty heavily, and it's in excellent shape. That one there is from late 1800s on the bottom of the rack there. That's a 10 gauge. That one right here, that's pretty short with a big old fat barrel right here. That's a New England Firearms 10 gauge single shot. That one hurts the most. And then I have a 10 gauge lever action right there that I still need to buy a firing pin for. That one. It's from 1901. Made in 1901. It's a model 1901. It took the place of the 1887. Utah guidelines include modernizing, I know, right? Unfortunately, Jess, I can't touch a firearm on a live, so I cannot take that sock off and show you, unfortunately. Let's see here. I want to buy the brown one. Nothing's for sale. You know that, buddy. Let's see here. 10 penny nail. Desert Eagle. Yeah, remember we have a 9mm one. It is... I think it's on the top shelf of that thing, so you can't see it. It's not in the door. It's a Desert Eagle 9mm. It's called the Jericho Desert Eagle 9mm. Mine's from the late 90s, early 2000s. It looks like it's brand new pretty much. That was one that was a very good deal as well. Do you know the old 10 penny nail firing pin trick? Yeah, it's called the Baby Eagle. Yep. Yeah, I'm not sure. Just make a firing pin. Just look up the specs. I don't have a machine for that. And the harder, you have to make it a hardening. But I found one. Someone told me about it, and a couple times, and I have the website. It's 50-something bucks. There's also a machine shop guy that's a gunsmith. He told me he could make me one. And he'd put it in there for me too. So I might just do that. Drop it off and say, hey, make me a firing pin. Here's the shells. They're handmade, brass. I need to shorten them though because they're too long for that one. So I have to reload some of them in shorter shells. Yeah, it's like $56 for a firing pin for that. It fits the 1887s and the 1901s. Do you have any Colts in 32? I do. I have 2 Colts in 32. I have a 32-20 police special and a 32 Smith & Wesson long police. They're police positives. One's a police positive special, the 32-20, which is what this right here fires. It fires a 32-20 as well. So I have 2 that fire 32-20. But yeah, the one's a 32 police positive long, Smith & Wesson long, and the other one is a 32-20 police positive special. I don't have them in here. They're in another room right now. What do you want, Camilla? You want to say hi?